Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich, and I am here with my Blu-ray DVD update part 2 for August 31st, 2009. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies left. Let's get into it. Sound good? Alright. This one I know is out on a DVD, and I believe there's a remake of this that was done like in the mid-2000s. But this I have is 1991 version. I believe this came out. Yep. Kingdom of the Vampire. From what I remember, it's like a shot-on-video type movie about a kid who works at like a grocery store, and they're all vampires. The kid and mom are vampires, and the mom wants to like eat the neighborhood children. The kid's all like emo and doesn't want to be a vampire, and he just wants to be with this one girl and be a normal kid. And mom's like, "No, you are a blood-sucking fiend. What are you doing?" So yeah, that's a very mundane idea of this, but I really like this. It shows the time of it being like the early 90s, late 80s type thing, but I thought it was a good story. It was low budget, yes, but it was interesting, and I'm guessing that the remake is a lot like this one. So yeah, I suggest check it out. I know you can buy this on DVD. I had the VHS copy, and I figured might as well just convert the VHS copy. I don't think the quality is going to get any better. If anything, it'll just look clear and grainy on the DVD. Next is a young Seth Green movie with Carlton from, what's the damn fucking show? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, acting like a gangsta, and a couple other characters. But yeah, it's Ticks. Movie Ticks. Essentially, Seth Green and all these other characters go into the woods for like this retreat to I guess to be one with nature, with like inner city kids and bad kids, and kids are just fucked up. And apparently someone gives like this weed hormone to like they fuck up, and it grows on the tick, and the tick gets all big and he wants to like attack people and shit, as ticks do. So yeah, it's up to Seth Green and a bunch of characters to destroy these ticks. This is another one I got from Super Colton. I suggest, if you're looking for a really interesting B movie to watch, and see a young Seth Green in it, and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air doing his best LA gangsta, check it out. I think it's pretty darn cool. Next is a movie that I believe it's not on DVD, and if it is, it's very limited. Hamburger, the motion picture. Starring nobody I know. So, and it's essentially this kid has like a what would they call it? Like a scholarship thing, like a trust fund. That's what it is. Trust fund, but he has to go to college to get. He has to have a college degree to get the full trust fund, and he's been like kicked out of every college because he like has sex with the ladies, and the ladies can't resist him. So what eventually he does is find this like burger college, which I'm guessing really existed at one time, like really burger colleges in the 80s. And he goes to the burger college to learn how to like run these, like, I think they're called Buster Burgers, to like run a Buster Burger, restaurant. And shenanigans happen. There's this whole scene where this there's this blonde chick that's some guys going down on her in a restaurant, and she's trying to like fight, having like coming and stuff like that. That's really funny. It's a really good like sex comedy for the late 80s. And there's a clip on here I really want to put on YouTube of this guy, how he like fights his urge to eat food by electrifying himself with a tiny taser that he hooks to his pinky. Like literally he takes it, it's like, no, I'm not gonna eat, and then he puts his thing on his finger and he's just like, no, I'm not gonna eat, and he turns on, he's like, fucking hilarious. I mean, it's just great. Alright, couple more to go. I got 4 minutes here, so I gotta hurry up. Alright, this is another one I got at Monster Mania. My girlfriend got it, but I made a copy of it. The Addams Family cartoon from like the, I think, mid-90s, I believe. Just Addams Family cartoon. It was on ABC for a couple years. I haven't watched it yet, but I remember watching the show when it was on, so hopefully the quality is about the same. Next is my last one from Super Colton. He was nice enough to give me these copies of this series, which I really do like. I just never, decided to get. Bucky, Hare and the Toad Menace. 13 episodes. Really interesting. I think it was one of those shows that really, was looked over. Kind of like Mighty Max. I really like Mighty Max as well. It's another show I'd like to get on DVD one of these days, but I think it's one of those shows that'll never be out on DVD. Like Superhuman Samurai Squad will never be out on DVD, I don't believe. And I thought that was a really interesting show. Lastly, as the dog is barking, is a DVD I got at Monster Mania. And it's one of those movies that I always wanted to get on actual, a big box, the old VHS big boxes, but I just never did. And when I always saw them, they were always like $50 or $60, and I'm like, shit, I'm not paying $60, $70 for a fucking VHS. So I got the next best thing. I got it on DVD at Monster Mania. It's Terror on Tape, hosted by Cameron Mitchell. And essentially it's Cameron Mitchell. He owns this weird video store, and he shows tapes to clips of other splatter films and horror movies, and it's really cool. They show a lot of clips from The Deadly Spawn, Vampire Hookers. I know they showed a good bunch of Nightmare in a Deranged Mind or Deranged Brain. Scalps. 2000 Maniacs, I showed 3 or 4 on here, but it's really interesting, and I've never seen a tape or DVD kind of like this before, this weird compilation of scary shit, and they put, it all together, and they tie this little story about it. And there's this whole scene where this lady comes in, he's like, oh, she's never been scared, and they play it off like she hasn't had an orgasm ever, and they keep playing these clips, and she's like, oh, I'm so close to being scared, I'm so close, show me more, show me more. And Karen Mitchell's like, damn bitch, I want to show you more. So yeah, because that's how Karen Mitchell is, like a sassy black man. Well, that's it, everyone. I got a minute left here. I got nothing. Hopefully everyone liked my little DVD update here.